Good morning, everybody. Today, I will show you how to find a research question. My name is Komsan Suriya from Faculty of Economics, Chiang University. Richard Feynman, the Nobel Prize laureate in physics in 1965, explains about the process of scientific findings. There are three stages. Stage number 1, ignorant. In this stage, you don't know about that topic and you don't care about it. It means that you ignore the topic. You see it every day, you listen to it every day, but you don't care and you don't know why, and you don't want to know more. However, in the second stage, uncertain, you may be curious about it, and you think of something that might be the answer of it. You want to find more, you want to know more, and you want to search for the truth deeper and deeper. In this stage, it brings you to the research. And the third stage, doubt. You search for the answers and you find something that is interesting and you think that it should be the answer. It should be the truth. It should be true. However, you still want to know whether it is really true. You need to find out more and more about it. You need to confirm your answers. However, Richard Feynman says that there is no ultimate truth, especially in science. What does it mean? It means that you can find out a newer and newer truth in this universe. Today's truth may not be tomorrow's truth. Tomorrow, you may find out something new. And that is amazing. That is science. That is the life of researcher and scientists to search for newer things in this universe. To do research is to find something new, to serve your curiosity. However, you have to begin with curiosity. You need to find out something that is curious. But you need not to put the effort into it. Why? Because we are curious of everything that we look at it. At everything that we listen to it. And everything that we read. Because when we were born, we have no information at all about this world. And we collect the information little by little when we grow up. And when we find something new, we are curious about it by nature. So it is a natural process that makes humans curious about everything around us. People find something curious from looking at it, listening to it, and reading it. So, if you want to know what should be your research question or research topic. Look at it, listen to it, and read it. And you may find something curious that is interesting to pursue, that is interesting to find the answers, that is interesting to do research. Among those curiosity, you may find some interesting story. In the picture, you see two gentlemen wanted jobs. Those are in the economic recession period in 1929 to 1930. At that point of time, the world suffered from the economic recession and depression. No one got job, and everyone needed food and needed money to buy food. But when you have no job, you have no money, and you stay in hunger. This story is interesting. One picture can tell 1,000 words. So you look at the story and unemployment is awful, cruel. Then you look at data. The macroeconomic data may be collected in many ways and in many forms. The valuable data can come in series of data. For example, the input-output tables or I/O tables. Here, the I/O tables of Thailand. The country produced this data from 1975, and every 5 years, continuously, to 2015. So let's count how many series. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You see that we have 10 periods of time that you can compare about the change of economic conditions, the economic structure. If we play around this data, then we can find out the story in it. The story of the change of the economic structure. And you may find in some time and somewhere in some sectors, in those 16 or 26 or 58 or 180 sectors, which one grows up, which one declines, which one stay stable along the time. Interesting. So looking at this data, and you will find some story that might serve your curiosity, might shed light to the answers that you are wanting to know. Then, you may look at some findings of other people. In this example, it is from Komsan Research, a famous research institute in Thailand. You see, they talk about the forecast of household income loss by asset size and income group. They divide the asset category from 0.2 million baht to more than 2 million baht. into 5 groups or 5 categories. This is on one side. And on another side, they divide the monthly income into 5 groups from less than 7.5 thousand baht to more than 40,000 baht. And they highlight the most dangerous group, or the people who may suffer the most by the red color. You see, this is the index in table. 100 means you lose nothing. You stay the same. 90 means you lose 10% of your asset. Then you look at the red color. 91.9. What does it mean? It means that in this group, you lose 8.1% of your income in the COVID situation. This research produced for the household income loss in COVID situation. You see that who are in the red color. So people who has the least asset category, 0.2 million baht. But they earn a lot. They earn the most. Monthly, more than 40,000 baht. You have to think why? Why you earn a lot, but you suffer the most? Why? It may be because you lose the job. Your employer does not hire you anymore. Then you lose that 40,000 baht of your salary immediately. And you find out that you have just only 0.2 million in your hands. How many days or how many months that you survive with that 0.2 million? The situation is different for those who have more than 2 million. You see that in the 5th category of the asset category, then 96.1. And in green color, what does it mean? This group suffer the loss just only 3.9% of their household income. You see, this group has more than 2 million of the asset. They have some money in their hands and can stay longer. But on another side, they have just only less than 7.5 thousand baht per month. This is very small salary comparing to the normal salary of 15,000. 15,000 is the salary for the new graduates from university. So this is just half of it. So they have solitude and they suffer solitude. So it is understandable. But this explanation, do you think, is this true? It is correct? You have to think about it again and again. And you may find some other evidences to support or to reject your explanation. One thing that the famous scientist said You have to prove you wrong. You have to prove you wrong. It means that you believe in something, that you believe that it is true, it is correct, but you have to find the evidence to prove you wrong. If you can find that evidence, you are a scientist, you are a researcher. You prove your belief. If you cannot find the evidence, then you still doubt whether your findings is truly correct or not. Science is about the proof. And proving that something is correct is good and important. But the more important proof is to prove that that is incorrect, that is wrong. That's science. Now, when I talk about the COVID-19 situation, you may think of something that may appear in your mind. Amidst the COVID-19 situation, 90% of students will not get job after graduation. You may think about it. And you cannot forget about it. It is in your mind, days and nights. And you have to find the answers, whether it is correct or not. Because it disturbs you a lot. If it is true, then I am as a student and I'm about to graduate in next years, then can I get a job? Can my friends get a job? This COVID situation is very dangerous. We may suffer from it. And how can we prepare ourselves for the situation? Very disturbing, and you cannot forget about it. You have to find the answer to prove you are wrong or to prove you are correct. So, the technique of prove me wrong. You may ask about other questions surrounding it. How many percent of students of the last batches who got jobs? What made them get jobs? Are they underpaid? Are the jobs permanent? And are these findings different between COVID and non-COVID periods? Answering these questions may yield information to make you sure about your answers, whether the 90% of the students who are about to graduate will not get job. And you're trying to find more and more information about it to answer those questions. The first question, how many percent of students of the last batches who get jobs? Then you figure out in batch 2014 who graduated in 2018, 95% of them got jobs. In another batch, 2015, who graduated in 2019, 90% of them got jobs. And in batch 2016, who graduated in 2020, just only 25% of them got jobs. You see that the percentage drops very, very much. And what happened about it? from 95 to 90 and to 25%. So the figure may shock you. You want to know more about it. To prove that you are wrong. Please. So other evidences just prove me wrong. I don't want to be correct because 90% of the students who graduate next year may not get a job. Now, we come to the second question. What made them get jobs? You see that among those 25% who got jobs in batch 2016, first, they achieved the GPA more than 3.0. And they passed special trainings in quantitative analysis. And they performed well in doing research. You figure out those common factors among those who got jobs. We have to think about it seriously. We need to achieve with GPA more than 3, and we need to attain special trainings in quantitative analysis, and we need to study harder in this research subject in order to perform well in doing research. Everything is for the chance to get jobs after graduation. Next, the third question, are they underpaid? You find information and figure out that among the 25% who got jobs of batch 2016, they received just only 60% to 25% of usual salary. I mentioned 15,000 baht as a usual salary for the new graduates. But now, in the COVID situation, they receive just only more than half to they just receive only 60% to 75% of that usual salary. So they are underpaid. And now, we look at the type of the jobs. Are the jobs permanent? We figure out more than half of them got temporary jobs, not the permanent jobs. So those answers are warnings. But you have to compare. Is this the same between COVID and non-COVID situations? And you see, students of batch 2014 and 2015 who got jobs in non-COVID situation received 98% to 100% of usual salary. So that is different. And more than half of them got permanent jobs. That is another difference. You see that you cannot ignore it anymore. So you find evidence that cannot prove you wrong. So you think of 90% of the students who are about to graduate next year will not get the job. And what would you do next? You need to think about how the students today concerned about the situation of the unemployment next year or next years, and how do they prepare for themselves? You may find out the expectation of students in batch 2017 about the probability to get jobs, and the expected salary, and the chance to get permanent jobs, plus what they have prepared for job applications so far. Do they concern about it? And do they prepare about it? Until now, you are uncertain about the chance of students to get jobs amidst the COVID-19 situations, and you doubt about the alert and preparation of students nowadays to get jobs, you need to find out more and more evidences to find whether the students of today are not alert about the chance of unemployment and prepare nothing to prevent the unemployment. What do you think? Are you correct or are you wrong? Then prove me wrong. You make the decision to do research about it. In doing research, the Germans have 3 words: forschen, glauben, and leben. Forschen means research. You do the research to find the truth. Glauben means believe. So you believe in the truth that you did the research. Leben means to live. So you live a life according to the belief that you acquired from the research. Forschen, glauben, and leben. You do research to believe and to live your life according to the belief. You form the research question. Are students of today ready for the unemployment amidst COVID-19 situation? And how do students prepare themselves to prevent the unemployment? You form the research topic, readiness of students on unemployment amidst COVID-19 situation. So you already have the research question and the research topic at the same time. That's how to find out the research question and research topic. Thank you very much for watching today. Let's find your right research question. Look more, listen more, and read more. Think more, and enjoy the thought. Thank you very much. See you again. Have a nice day.